15 most dangerous YouTubers currently rotting in jail. Today we're delving into the depths of the online world to uncover the shocking truth behind 15 YouTubers currently rotting away in jail. We're about to uncover the shocking stories behind some of your favorite YouTubers who ended up trading in their cameras for prison bars. Number 15, Trevor Daniel Jacob. Our journey begins with Trevor Daniel Jacob, a California-based YouTuber whose thirst for attention led to a shocking stunt. Deliberately crashing his own plane and sharing the staged disaster online, Jacob's reckless ambition landed him behind bars for 6 months. Once a celebrated figure in the YouTube community, Jacob's downfall serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of prioritizing fame over responsibility. But as we delve further, we'll uncover even more shocking tales of YouTubers whose quest for notoriety led them down a path of destruction and legal consequences. Number 14. Saucy and Honey. Next on our list is the infamous duo known as Saucy and Honey. These two YouTubers, eager to boost their channel's popularity, hatched a plan to break into a Target store for a daring 24-hour challenge. With cameras rolling, they stealthily entered the premises, intent on evading detection. However, their thrill-seeking adventure quickly turned into a nightmare when law enforcement intervened. Despite their attempts to elude capture, Saucy and Honey were apprehended, their escapade ending in handcuffs rather than subscribers. Now facing charges of trespassing and vandalism, their misguided attempt at fame has left them staring down the harsh reality of up to 7 years behind bars. Number 13, Silento. But the shocking revelations don't end there. Take Silento, for example, a once popular artist whose hit single Watch Me Whip Nay Nay took the world by storm. Now he's behind bars. While he had been arrested in 2020 and on other occasions in the past, this arrest was very different. Local police imprisoned Ricky Hawk, also known as Silento, for fatally shooting his own cousin. According to the court, they found Ricky's cousin already dead. Silento was convicted of murder shortly afterward and will face a 4-count indictment. If Silento is found guilty, he will be detained for many years for malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm while committing a felony. While Silento attempted to request detention, he was revoked after missing a court appearance. He will be spending time in jail until his trial comes. Number 12, Mr. Anime. Trey Sessler, also known as Mr. Anime, gained notoriety when he tragically murdered his family in March 2012. According to his testimony, Trey killed his mother and then fatally wounded her. Subsequently, he proceeded to his home where he targeted his brother. The disturbance aroused his father, prompting him to investigate, only to become another victim of Trey's violence. Following the horrific events, Trey proceeded to destroy the house and prepared for a deadly attack on a school. He had spent years amassing weapons and honing his firearm skills for this purpose. Trey confessed that he eliminated his family to prevent them from interfering with his planned attack. However, he ultimately abandoned the plan and surrendered to the police, claiming the scenario had become too real. Subsequently, Trey was arrested and incarcerated pending trial. He was ultimately convicted on multiple counts of murder and sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Trey is currently serving his sentence and has expressed remorse for his actions. His case serves as a sobering reminder of the consequences of untreated mental health issues and the devastating impact of violence on families and communities. Number 11, Austin Jones. Moving on, we have Austin Jones, a young American YouTuber and singer with the face of High School Musical who ended up being unmasked since Austin had contacted several underage subscribers and even asked one of them to explicitly twerk in a video for him while giving her instructions on how to do it. This led to a public complaint against Austin, and he decided to abandon an upcoming musical tour. Shortly after, he went public, admitting to the allegations while claiming that none of the videos involved nudity. Still, many people were quite angry with Austin and his actions. Things were getting much worse for Austin when he decided to take things even further. In June 2017, Austin was again caught in controversy when police became suspicious that he had illegal images of minors. A court granted a search guarantee to Austin's house, and authorities launched a search of the building a couple of days later. During the search, they found sufficient numbers of illegal images involving minors. Austin was charged with 2 counts of possessing and producing illegal images. In the end, Austin was blamed for receiving illegal images of minors in February 2019 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Number 10, UDL Flores. But it seems that this issue of children and YouTubers is more common than we think, because UDL Flores is a Mexican YouTuber who was investigated by different police divisions and IT security in Mexico, collaborating even with the FBI itself to finally discover that this YouTuber was in charge of making, publishing and spreading a total of 23 indecent videos and 176 images related to abuse, illegal activities involving minors, and human trafficking. Currently, this YouTuber remains locked up in Mexico. Number 9. Joel Favier. Joel Favier became a target of police when they learned that someone using a device in his house was sending files with illegal images of minors. Detectives working for Operation Child Guardian decided to search Joel's house as a result, and the things they found were frightening. According to detectives, the computer they seized contained more than 4,500 files of illegal images of minors. Joel admitted to possessing the images. Consequently, police promptly arrested him, and he faced several criminal charges, including possession of illegal images and promoting illegal activities with minors. Joel is serving a 13-year prison sentence and will be released in October 2029. Number 8. QBA. Through rap, freestyle, graffiti, and breakdance, hip-hop has emerged as a cultural and social assertion, allowing thousands of youths to depict their reality. In marginalized communities, it fosters empowerment, enabling talents to transcend their origins and become acclaimed artists. While inspiring countless to pursue better lives, we witnessed 2 tragic cases where rap talent couldn't rescue youths from their harsh upbringing. Fat Flow and YouTuber Christian Palma, better known as QBA, confessed to mistakenly murdering and dissolving the bodies of missing film students in Jalisco in 2018, believing they were cartel members. Before their arrest, the Mexican rapper boasted over 120,000 YouTube subscribers. Not only did he end his promising career, but he also tragically took the lives of innocent students. Number 7. Ian McGuire. Ian McGuire is currently incarcerated due to a peculiar incident. He fell in love with a woman at a farmer's market in March 2019. Instead of traditional gestures, Ian opted for fan messages and encouraged others on YouTube to do the same. The woman, alarmed by the content, contacted the police. Upon investigating Ian's home, authorities found over 30 firearms and ammunition. Ian received a 5-year sentence for his actions and a life sentence for firearm possession. He will remain in jail until 2024 and owes $18,000 in restitution to the woman's family. Number 6. Stanislav Reshetnikov. Stanislav Reshetnikov became the source of enormous anger when he ended the life of his girlfriend. It all started when Stanislav presented a live stream of his apartment to viewers around the world. He inflicted physical and verbal abuse on his wife and tasked his stream members with suggesting more bad things he could do to her. One of the people watching the stream suggested he leave his wife out in the cold and leave a $1,000 donation if he did. Stanislav chose to do exactly that. Stanislav left his wife outside in the cold for several minutes, but when he brought her back inside, something was very clearly wrong. Since he was streaming from Russia, the temperatures outside were below 0 degrees Celsius. All of this meant that just a few minutes outside in the cold was too much for her, and by the time she brought her back inside, she had died. Stanislav was arrested for his actions and put on trial shortly after. His defense attempted to argue that Stanislav was insane, but psychological evaluations determined that he was sane and fit for trial. In the end, he was convicted of infliction of grievous bodily harm causing death, and as a result, he will face a sentence of 6 years in prison. Stanislav is currently 1 year into his sentence, as he is serving in a strict Russian penal colony. Number 5. David Rock. For many years, there were rumors that something was wrong with David Rock's farm. While he presented a happy outside image, his decision to invite young people to spend time at the farm made the law a bit suspect. The police decided to start a search of David's farm, and what they found shocked everyone. The police found a video cover hidden under a folder. This video showed minors who were involved in indecent activities, which was very bad news for David. He was arrested for possession of illegal videos involving minors, and during the court deal, David's past memory of indecent behavior around children came to light. Instead of admitting his guilt, David decided to defend his actions and fight the facts in court. Possession of illegal images like those of David can lead to a sentence of 7 years in prison. Number 4. Alyssa DeVault. Alyssa DeVault became the subject of intense scrutiny when she visited a hospital to end her life. Hospital staff suspected that something strange was happening and decided to call the authorities to obtain more information. The police jumped on the case immediately and decided to interview Alyssa to find out exactly what happened. The story he told them was amazing. Alyssa revealed that she had been pregnant several times in the past, and each time she kept it a secret from everyone. When she was going to give birth, she decided to do it from her home instead of visiting a hospital, and as a result, her baby, unfortunately, did not make it. Alyssa then claims that she disposed of the dead baby. Unfortunately for Alyssa, Her story wouldn't hold up in court when new evidence came to light. Alyssa's actions guaranteed her murder, and she was sent to jail to await a deal. Meanwhile, police searched Alyssa's home and discovered the baby's remains shortly after. When they gave the body to a pathologist to perform an autopsy, he made a discovery. The autopsy revealed that the baby had been alive. This contradicted Alyssa's story, which was bad news for her deal. After only 2 hours of deliberation, the trial found Alyssa guilty of child abuse homicide and sentenced her to 40 years in prison. Alyssa is currently serving her sentence and will be eligible for parole in 2054. Number 3. Andre Tucker. Andre Tucker became a top suspect for police when an online advertisement offering illegal acts with a minor was found on Facebook. The police decided to make a false purchase and arrived at the agreed location. Once there, they immediately arrested Andre and his assistant, rescuing the minor and sending her to a local hospital for examination and treatment. The man behind the warning became Andre, and he was in a lot of trouble. Andre was arrested in January 2019 on illegal trafficking charges. Not so long later, the police convicted Andre for his actions, and he faced 99 years behind bars as a result. In the end, Andre took a plea deal and will be serving a 10-year prison sentence. Andre will not be out of prison until 2029 at the earliest, and will be registered as a sex offender for the rest of his life. Number 2, Ralph Sweeney. However, Tucker wasn't the only one identified by police in a Facebook post. Ralph Sweeney became a subject of investigation by local authorities when they obtained a reasonable suspicion that he was contacting a minor for illegal activities. In the end, justice had a right to be suspicious, and Ralph was arrested shortly after that for the same crime. Police arrested Ralph and jailed him on 2 counts of luring a child, along with making and possessing illegal images of a minor. The deal was set for November 2022 and is in progress. If found guilty, Ralph could face decades behind bars. Number 1. German Loera. But the penalty imposed on this YouTuber pales in comparison to the one German Loera had to endure. A well-known Mexican YouTuber captured after orchestrating a fake kidnapping, soliciting ransom from a millionaire. German was known for his motivational and personal entrepreneurship videos. However, in 2018, his life took a drastic turn. The prosecutor's office apprehended a gang of 5 for kidnapping a woman on February 28th. Shockingly, the alleged leader was a young YouTuber known for motivational speeches. On February 28, 2018, lawyer Denise Medina was abducted while out for a walk. 2 men in a truck seized her, confining the 33-year-old victim for 2 days, surrounded by 6 kidnappers. Among them was 23-year-old YouTuber German Loera, the mastermind behind the abduction, meticulously planning to extort a hefty ransom from the lawyer's family in bitcoins. Fortunately, the Mexican cyber police located the gang, rescued the victim, and apprehended the YouTuber and his accomplices, who were then remanded in custody while evidence was collected. A year later, German Loera and his associates were sentenced to an astounding 50 years in prison.